Something very exciting happened today. My new Canon R5 was delivered. And I'm nervous and excited about this camera at the same time. It's my first serious mirrorless camera, and it's going to take a lot of getting used to. I think there's probably an opportunity here to settle some questions about whether it can be used as a serious wildlife camera. I really hope it can be, otherwise I've just pumped a pile of cash down the drain. The reason it's arrived now and not much later was that I heard a rumour that there was going to be a big price hike very soon in this country. I don't know if that's true or not, but I didn't want to take the risk. I normally buy cameras much later in their life cycle, so this is a big departure for me. So let me explain why I felt I needed this camera. It turns out that it has a lot to do with you and the fact that I've lost my close vision in the last few years. It's embarrassing. I can't see if my video is in focus on the LCD screen anymore. So I'm hoping that using an electronic viewfinder is going to make wildlife photography much easier. And that's not the only reason. A while back I sold 5 big lenses. My 300-800 Sigma, my Canon 500 f4, a 300 f2.8, 400 f5.6 and a 70-300 LIS USM. That's a lot of great glass to lose, and I did it on the hint of a promise. When Nikon brought out the D810 and then the D850, I thought, how long can it be till Canon brings out an equivalent? Really. I bought the 400 f2.8 with a 1.4 and 2 times teleconverter, one lens to rule them all. I thought a 400 f2.8 would pair beautifully with a high megapixel Canon body like the D850. Well, they did bring one out, but it was a bit of a pup. The 5DSR. A great camera, but as we all know, one that shoots so slowly and buffers so poorly that it's next to useless as a main fast action photography camera. So I waited until now. And then they cancelled the 7D Mark III, the 5D Mark V, the 1DX3 is not a high megapixel body. I even thought about getting a second-hand 5DSR. And then Canon announced the R5 and the R6. High megapixels, check. Fast autofocus, check. Works with EF lenses, check. Good in low light, check. Electronic viewfinder, check. Maybe this is what I've been waiting to pair with the 400 f2.8. And then we had overheat gate and wobble gate. Can this camera actually deliver usable 4K 60 for any length of time in the 40-degree heat of the African bush? I don't know. Does the viewfinder lag and blackout make it unusable for my favorite genre, bird and flight photography? I don't know. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to find all of this out and share it here. It's a gamble, especially when you think that once you add the adapter, the battery grip, a few CF Express cards, I may as well have bought a 1DX Mark III. So I'd like to hear from you. Have you got any questions about this camera? How it works with EF lenses, how it works with EF teleconverters, what it's like to use in the field? Now is the time to tell me, and I'll do my best to answer in the upcoming videos. Wish me luck.